last event here in the Emirates Arena on the opening day of this, the 35th European Athletics Indoor Championships. The women's 3,000 metres. Well, we've already seen one British success in the shape of Katrina Johnson-Thompson. Will there be another gold medal going to the host nation? Laura Muir, well, she tore apart the field in Belgrade 2 years ago, winning in a championship record of 8:35.67. It's her title to defend. She's had an outing already this evening in the 1,500 metres heat, but there's also some very, very worthy contenders. Well, they're going to be running through the presentation at speed. There's no less than 19 women. A.W.A, she's one of the very useful competitor. Well, we've got a few DNSs. I'm told that there's now 16 starters. Still a very packed field. We also saw going through Constance Klosterhalfen. Klosterhalfen, the fastest European this year. She ran recently in Leipzig, 8:32.47. She's obviously quicker than Muir's European record. There's the woman we're focusing on. Well, very much the poster girl of these championships. She's been on all the publicity. She's on the advertising hoardings around Glasgow. Looking very focused. Didn't expend too much energy in getting through her 1,500 metre heat just over an hour ago. So 3,000 metres, 15 laps of the track here at the Emirates Arena. So 2 gold medals decided on this opening night, and this is the third of the evening. Oh, while they get them settled, we'll take you through the full lineup. So it's Power of Austria, Espejo just passing through there of Spain, Eilish McColgan, third in this event 2 years ago, silver medalist at 5,000 metres last summer. They're running in the 2 echelons. We've seen Nagarambe of Sweden. She ran in the 1,500 metres heats. Maureen Costa, well, she got the bronze in 2015 in Prague. Very good Britain, who got a bronze medalist over 1,500 metres, Melissa Courtney, at the Commonwealth Games last year. Alina Ray, she's improved to 8:43.72 this year. She's number 3 on the European list behind Klosterhalfen and Courtney. Carolina Grovdal, just wondering whether she can add to the Norwegian medals that are inevitably going to come here. Well, she has had a fantastic career, winning many junior medals. So too Constance Klosterhalfen, now working under the guidance of Alberto Salazar in Oregon. Moved her base, and wearing the gold bib of the defending champion, Laura Muir. Even bigger cheers than she got for the 1,500 metres presentation. So 3 very good British athletes in this field, 2 very good Germans. Grovdal of Norway, also worth keeping an eye on.
On your marks.
It'll be interesting to see what the tactics of Muir are, whether she's going to go out fast, something to think about, or she's going to sit in and just let the race unfold.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect Klosterhalfen to push it on, because after all, she's got fresh legs, having not run the 1,500, whereas Muir did, although I don't think she took too much out of herself. And as I say that, Klosterhalfen coming up there on the outside, much taller than Muir, but Muir it is who takes up the running.
Yes, Muir's only required 1 lap to get in front. Not terrifically fast at this stage. We'll see how things develop. A.W.A. McColgan coming round the outside, so too Maureen Costa. Both of them medalists over 3,000 metres at the European Indoor Championships in the past. But Muir has everything in her armoury to be able to win this race as she chooses. Or one would think so. Well, now it's really, the pace has dropped dramatically.
But it's really Muir's interest not to push it too hard. I mean, they all should know about the fantastic finish that she showed in the Birmingham World Indoor Tour meeting. I mean, that fantastic last 400 metres then. And I would have thought the way for Klosterhalfen, who's much the fastest in the field this year, is to try to burn that off. But she hasn't yet.
Well, McColgan just coming through just to pick up the pace and try and make it an honest race. Klosterhalfen in 3rd place at the moment, with Courtney just behind her, keeping an eye on what's going on. The Frenchwoman Claude Boxberger in there as well. She ran for Europe at the A.W.A. Continental Cup last September. The daughter of the famed French middle distance runner, Jackie Boxberger. So it's McColgan now, leading this 16-strong field along. So, coming up to the line with 4 laps completed and 11 to go. And it's McColgan just striding away. She's made a really good impact in the last couple of years at 5,000 metres and 3,000 metres. Started out her career as a steeplechaser. McColgan, of course, daughter of Liz McColgan, the former 10,000 metres world champion from back in 1991. Now Klosterhalfen starting to edge her way towards the front. She hasn't shown very much at the moment. First pace is decent enough to separate out about 7 women at the front.
2:56.87 for the first kilometre, so relatively slow. Only just sub 9-minute pace.
So a leading group of 8 athletes before some daylight back to Magnini of Italy. And it's, as it's been for the last few laps, A.W.A. McColgan leading the way with Laura Muir. So not just Great Britain, Northern Ireland 1 and 2, Scotland 1 and 2 at the moment. Maureen Costa, the tall Dutch woman, tucked on the inside. Klosterhalfen on the outside, just watching everything very, very carefully. And Melissa Courtney as well there. So 3 British in the top 5 at the moment. 2 Germans also in that pack, with Alina Ray towards the rear. Well, McColgan, I think, looking for somebody to take the lead. And Constance Klosterhalfen obliges and starts to crank up the pace. Colgan tripping up over the curve there, but no drama. Well, now Klosterhalfen has really thrown down the gauntlet, and Muir's following. Then a gap. Courtney trying to cover the gap, coming through into 3rd place at the moment with Alina Ray in 4th. Seven laps to go, and it's Klosterhalfen, the very, very good German indoor record holder at this distance with that 8:32 from earlier in the year. And Laura Muir, Courtney digging in now in 3rd place with Maureen Costa just behind her. Courtney having a good run at this stage. But it's Constance Klosterhalfen now trying to wind it up. Peter was suggesting this is probably her best option if she's going to try and break Muir.
Well, the last 2 laps, 32.9 and 33.26 for Klosterhalfen, changed the tempo of the race.
Hugely, the whole field now strung out, really broken up that leading pack. So it's Klosterhalfen, Muir, Courtney and Costa. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4 at the moment. Just coming up to the 2,000 metre mark. We'll give you a time check. 5:48.85 for Klosterhalfen.
So after a 2:56 first kilometre, obviously a lot quicker then.
But it's going to get quicker still. So Klosterhalfen still working very hard at the front. Muir looking relaxed at this stage. Melissa Courtney 2 metres behind the leading pair, and then about 3 metres back to Maureen Costa and Alina Ray. Ray now just moving up into fourth. Courtney working very well. That's staccato style of hers.
33.8 there for Klosterhalfen. It's not getting quicker.
Well, the gap now starting to appear between Klosterhalfen and Muir. Going back to Courtney, that certainly has got bigger over the course of the last lap. But still a big gap as well from Courtney back to Costa. Alina Ray. Ray now in fourth, closing down. 3 laps to go. Constance Klosterhalfen, the German record holder at 8:32, still in the lead as she's been over the course of the last 5 laps. Muir just tracking her, watching her very closely. To go, 400 metres to go. Outdoors, they'll be hearing the bell, and it's still Constance Klosterhalfen of Germany in the lead.
Steady laps from her, 33.7, but no increase in tempo.
You're just covering everything Klosterhalfen's doing. Well, the leading pair now moving away, still Courtney in third place at the moment. Here she goes. So here's the bell, 200 metres to go, and Laura Muir hits the front. Suddenly a change of gear, and she starts to run away from Constance Klosterhalfen. Laura Muir well on her way now to defending her title. She's trying to work her way through traffic. 100 metres to go, but nobody's going to stop Laura Muir from taking Britain's second gold medal of this evening. Muir now resplendent, sprinting for the line. European leading time, 8:30.62 for Muir. Championship record, smashes her championship record by 5 seconds. Constance Klosterhalfen comes through for the silver medal, but she had nothing to respond to Laura Muir once the bell sounded and the Scottish girl hit the front. Melissa Courtney getting a very well-deserved bronze medal. So Muir taking 5 seconds off her championship record. What an outstanding performance, and off a relatively modest first kilometre.
Absolutely stunning. She's found this new gear. She ran her last 200 metres in 28.4. She ran her last kilometres in 2:41.77, or possibly a little quicker because that's taking Klosterhalfen's time. She really is supreme now. Just coming into that, before she took off at the bell, the concentration on her face, she looked to it pretty easy, and I think it was inevitable that she was going to go away, but she does it in such style. She is a terrific athlete.
Confirmation of the times, 8:30.61, championship record for Laura Muir. Constance Klosterhalfen very close to her German indoor record at 8:32.06. Well, I just caught a glance of Klosterhalfen as she was coming off the bend. There was resignation written over her face, and a big personal best for Melissa Courtney. A very well-deserved bronze in 8:38.22.
Welsh record.
Personal best as well for Alina Ray, out of the medals, but all smiles for the German, the under-20 champion outdoors a few years ago. For Ray, under 8:40 for the first time in her life. Well, this is it from the bell. Here's the bell and changes gear, and Constance Klosterhalfen has nothing to respond. And Laura Muir sprinting like an 800-meter runner. And the gap just widens and widens between herself and the German. Gritting her teeth, coming around the final bend. And over that last lap, she took almost 30 metres out of Klosterhalfen.
Look at that determination there. She wasn't just going to win, she was going to win in a special way.
And she's lapping good quality international athletes like Magnani from Italy. Well, she delivered. Expectations were high. Now let's see whether she can come back and win the 1500 metres, which she will inevitably be the favourite for. I bet that's put the frighteners on all the other 1500-metre women, seeing that turn of speed, and they know that she can bounce back from multiple races over the course of the European Athletics Indoor Championships. She had 4 races in Belgrade. She only needs 3 races here. I didn't know those were being handed out. Laura Muir masks. Well, it wasn't to be for Ailey Doyle, but Muir and KGT delivered for that young lady. Well, the British supporters have been given a real treat here on the opening day of this European Athletics Indoor Championships. 2 of the 3 golds going to British athletes, and in magnificent fashion. Absolutely terrific performances.